Uranus in the sixth house. In this video, I'm going to be discussing Uranus in the sixth house, natal Uranus in the sixth house, everything you need to know about this placement and how to master this placement, and important takeaways when someone has their natal Uranus in the sixth house. All right, let's discuss. So with this placement, Uranus influences your daily routine, your job, the types of services that you provide for work, and your physical health. The sixth house in astrology has to do with your daily routine, your job, and the types of services that you provide for work, your physical health. So when you have Uranus sitting in your sixth house, Uranus is influencing these matters. Uranus is influencing your daily routine, your job, the types of services that you provide for work, and your physical health. With this placement, you have a very unconventional, radical approach towards your daily routine, providing services to others, towards your pets, work, and your physical health. Okay, Uranus and the house that it falls in tells us the type of matters that we approach in an unconventional, radical way. Meaning, we don't approach these matters in a typical way. We approach these matters in an unconventional, radical way. So again, when you have this, you approach your daily routine, providing services to others, your pets, work, and your physical health in a very unconventional, radical way. Now, this can manifest in many different ways. This is just one placement and it depends on the individual's entire chart. You may be into unconventional work and providing unconventional odd services to others. Okay, Uranus again, and the house that it falls in tells us the matters that we approach in an unconventional and odd way. We're in a very different way. And what's funny is that I have Uranus going through my sixth house right now, and I provide unconventional services. I provide astrological readings to people. All right, so and Uranus rules astrology. So you see how it works is that when you have this natally, or if you're experiencing this transit, you're into unconventional work and providing unconventional and services that are considered odd towards others. Like, for example, let's say, what's an odd service that I can think of, like a strange service? Like, oh, maybe you're I can't really think. Just anything you can think of that's just strange and it's not the typical service to provide. Like, oh, let's say you're a professional giraffe back scratcher, and it's like, what do you do? I'm a professional back scratcher for giraffes. Like, just something weird and it's just unconventional. That's the best example that I can come up with, but that's my point. My first example was a lot better, but my point is that when you have natal Uranus in the sixth house, the type of services that you provide to people think it's kind of weird that this is the service that you provide to others. You may experience radical, sudden changes that involve your daily routine, your job and career, and your physical health. Okay, Uranus in the house that it falls in tells us the type of matters where we experience radical, sudden changes as far as those matters. Okay, so when you have this, you experience radical changes in your daily routine, radical changes in your job and your career, and radical changes in your physical health. All right, now don't dislike my video. For some reason, people always dislike my videos that are related to the sixth house because it's like, yeah, I say something about, the planet affecting people's health, and it's like, all right, dislike. I don't understand why people do that. This doesn't mean that, you're doomed to have any kind of health issues. It's just this is what it indicates, and you got to look out for that. And, with knowing this information or having natal sixth house placements or sixth house transits, it just means that you need to put more emphasis on taking care of yourself. All right, so there's just something I wanted to say is I don't like that people, tend to hit dislike if you say anything about physical health and a certain placement affecting people's physical health. It's like, oh my God, you're saying something bad is going to happen to me. When you have this placement, this is similar to having natal Uranus in Virgo because Virgo rules the sixth house. So if you have this placement, make sure you study natal Uranus in Virgo as well because you will find that information resonates with you and sounds like you, okay? Because Virgo rules the sixth house. And that's the important takeaways. Email me to schedule a reading if you have more questions or if you still don't understand. My contact information is below in the description box. And thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Take care.